And you know, you look at the Triplets, they've just been rolling, unbeaten. But the Killer 3's is the team that's coming on. They've won 3 straight.
Yeah, these are my former guys, man. I was a big part of the team, and they starting to figure out where the points, the 20-something points that I left out is going to come from. And Dante Green has stepped up. He's been playing well, but, you know, you got to find a way to slow Joe down. We played the championship. Me and Joe was kind of taking each other out, but Joe kind of took over the game at the end, and he had a little help from his teammates. But they have a chance to win this game. They got to figure out how to stop Joe.
So let's talk about ISO Joe Johnson, the reigning MVP, leads the league not only in scoring but rebounding as well.
Yeah, I think, you know, Joe he's on the court a lot, and he's really doing everything out there for his team. You know, for sure, the sure and MVP right now, the way he's playing. But he plays at his own pace, and nobody was able to speed him up.
Let's take a look at the Triplets roster. Of course, Lisa Leslie is the head coach. Joe Johnson is the guy. But listen, Gennaro Pargo is a guy who kills you because he hits it from the outside.
That's why you can't double. You know, he's very important to their team, knocking those wide open shots down. Anytime you try to put 2 guys on Joe, Gennaro makes you pay.
Well, let's take a look now at the Killer 3's. Steven Jackson's not there anymore. He's coaching. But Dante Green is the man.
Yeah, I asked him before the game. I said, "What was all these points when I was playing with you?" You know, but it's good to see him step up. He said he's healthy. He said he worked out and lost some weight this summer, and it's definitely showing. And they need him to continue to play like this so they can continue their winning streak.
He is 3rd in the league at 21 per game. He had 33 and 8 against Bivouac on Thursday. As you take a look at their roster, Charles Oakley is their coach. But Mo Charlo is their defensive stopper. He's the guy that gets after it. But Dante Green, and then you've got Franklin Session, Frank Nitty, who brings the excitement for the Killer 3.
They're going to need a big game from Frank Nitty today. His shot hasn't been falling, but he has to make his impact on the game some type of way for them to win today.
The Last Enforcer. That's the name of his new book that's coming out.
My guy.
Charles Oakley, 4th season as the Killer 3's head coach, played 19 seasons in the NBA. And then there's the Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie, the reigning coach of the year.
Queen Lisa.
And head coach of the Triplets. Here's the rules you need to know about. Brought to you by Verizon. First team to 50, you win. You got to win by 2. First team to 25, we get to the half. And we just saw it in the last game. That 4-point shot will keep you in the game and win games for you. That is one of the most innovative things of this league. Hey, make sure you play Big 3 Fantasy only on the Super Draft app. You can win a trip to the Big 3 Finals in the Bahamas. Use code BIG3 for an instant $30 deposit match. A rematch from the title game from 2 years ago. Killer 3's. Boy, I tell you, they've been hotter than fish grease.
Yes, they have.
3-0 the last 3 weeks. 3-2 on the season. Taking on the only unbeaten team in the league right now, the Triplets, the reigning champs. This should be fun, Jack.
Yes, it will.
Here's Frank Nitty. Going at Pargo.
Yeah.
And lays it in.
Yeah, I told you got to have a big game. You got to make Pargo play. One thing we know, Frank Nitty has a lot in his bag. He's dealing with a calf injury, but it didn't look like it on that first play.
Straight from the Drew lead, that move. Here's Joe in the push by Dante Green.
Yeah, that was a quick whistle. You know, Joe do get a lot of calls, but that was kind of quicker than normal.
Well, listen, there's nobody who played Joe better than you. What's the secret?
Just try to make it difficult. Joe got so much in his game, and he controls his own pace. If you can speed him up and make him take tough shots, you have a chance. But Joe, people got to remember, Joe's in the best shape of his life. He's in the best shape of his life right now. He's ready to go back to the NBA, and he's playing like it. That's why he's dominating this league.
The bucket and one for ISO Joe.
Two quick fouls on Dante Green. Not a good look for the Killer 3's.
Dante gets another one. He's going to have to sit down. Oh, Joe misses the free throw.
Unlike him.
Here's Nitty. Step back three. Al Jefferson clears it.
You got to drive that anyway, Nitty. Even if he's backing up, you got to drive that anyway. No C.J. Watson for the killer threes today.
Nitty getting a lot of playing time.
He's going to play hard. He's going to play hard.
Here's Green. Good.
Big shot. Big shot. Big shot. They come into play now. They come into play.
And they're up 5-2. Here's Pargo. Powell with the board.
Josh Powell with the pull-up. That's a shot. He can hit that one.
Good
pass. Good pass.
Jefferson.
Late whistle. Late whistle. Late whistle. Good pass by Pargo. Big fella got to finish that one. Can't rely on the foul.
Missed the free throw.
Got to box out. Got to box out. Dante Green against Joe. Dante. Okay, Dante. And you know what? Dante got a little size on Joe, so you know he got to take advantage of that. You know, Joe's, like I said, Joe's in the best shape of his life. You can see him. He's doing yoga and all type of stuff now. But Dante Green can make this a tough matchup for him.
Here's Johnson.
Don't get a takeover.
Joe airballs it. Follows up his shot. Goes off. The other follow no good. Joe again. That one doesn't go.
You got to take advantage of these misses. You got to take advantage of them. They miss a lot of chippers.
Here's Nitty.
And
it is bad. Frank Nitty.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Killer three's off to a good start. Got to maintain it. You know Joe gonna get hot in a second.
Love the energy that Killer threes have come out with. Nitty
got to make those straight ones.
8-0 run by the Killer threes. Hey, listen, he's had some highlight moves this year. He's the captain for the Killer threes. Leads them in assists and blocks. There's Joe. Great move. Can't finish. Green now.
That's a shot.
That's short.
Don't want to bail out the big man. You got to drive him. Don't want to bail him out. You got to drive him. This one Joe gets you. Would you let him play at his pace? This way he gets you.
2-1. You got to get it up, Joe.
Good
shot
good
clock
D.
violation.
Good D. Good D. This is probably his first time playing against a guard at his position that's maybe bigger than him. So he's making Joe work.
Lisa Leslie doesn't like what she sees. She's going to call a timeout here. The Triplets unbeaten, but they're in a hole here early. Down 8 to the Killer threes. Well, today is the first meeting between these two teams since that 2019 championship game. Steven Jackson put the Killer threes up early, but then the Triplets pulled away thanks to 28 by ISO Joe, and they win the championship in their inaugural season 50-39.
I guarantee you, if you try this, you won't have that pain anymore.
If you're Charles Oakley, you gotta love this start.
Yeah. And you got to, and Dante Green has to be smart too. He has 2 fouls. He don't want to sit down the rest of the half. He gets 1 more foul. They need him out there to help out on Joe. He's doing a great job right now. Got to be smart though.
Triplets 14-1 over the last 2 seasons. Unbeaten this season. Only had 1 loss. And I got to tell you what, that comes with a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah, you know, Trilogy did it the first year and they were able to do it since. But these guys, you know, they're a real team. They prepare and they got a great coach that's keeping them prepared to continue to win.
Here's Nitty. Head short.
You got to get up.
Joe rocks him to sleep. That's off.
You got to take advantage. You got to take advantage.
Oh, how about those hops by Nitty? He jumps over 2 rows.
It's blue ball. I mean, it's yellow. It's gold ball. It's gold ball. They got to review that. It's gold ball. It's gold ball. It's gold ball.
Charles Oakley's going to challenge that possession.
Hey. Yeah, it looks like it went off Al Jefferson last. Blue ball.
Blue ball. We're going to say blue ball.
Take nothing but a second to get it right. See if Pargo and Joe can get going now.
Here's Al.
Nah, Al, you don't want to bail him out. Don't bail him out, Al. Now, Dante, you can't bail him out this time. Take him to the rack. There you go. There you go.
That fish short, but there's a foul.
There you go. Now, this is where the game changes for the triplets. When they bring Moon and Anderson in. 2 savvy vets, 2 guys that can knock down shots, 2 guys that's ready to play and can play on defense. So we'll see if the game changes when these subs are made.
Charles Oakley's going to counter with Mo Charlo.
Both teams going small.
Dante Green shooting 1 for 2. Good.
All righty.
10-point lead for the Killer 3's. .10 run by the Killer 3's. They have literally jumped out to an early lead thanks to Frank Nitty.
Good day.
Hey, man. Dropping them rhymes like weight.
The legend.
Yeah, man. Right now, it's the Killer 3's doing it. Up 12, up 10 on the unbeaten triplets. Here's Alan Anderson with 5 on the shot clock. With 3, he's got to get it up. Step back. Comes off. Dante Green.
He is on one. He is on one. He is on one. He got back.
Here's Joe. Mario Moon drives high off the glass and banks it home.
That's what makes him so dangerous.
Dante again. Moon the board. Anderson looking for the post up. Move for 3.
I told you these guys come in and save the day. When Joe not going, these guys come in and keep him afloat until he gets going. That's what makes this team so dangerous.
Lead is 7. It was 10. Here's Nitty. Got it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. He get the hit in that one. He's going to be hard to guard.
Johnson behind the back. Drive, kick out. Allen Andrew. That's his corner 3. He likes that shot. Green drives, and they'll go to the line. They call a lane violation on the Killer 3's.
Yeah.
Charlo didn't get out.
Charlo never got out the lane.
fake, got it. So the triplets make them pay for that lane violation.
Jamario Moore and Allen Anderson, they come in and give them great minutes.
Nitty on a string. Good reach in. Joe Johnson lays it in. So a lead that was 10, Jack, all of a sudden is 5. And here comes the triplets.
Yeah, I told you, Allen Anderson and Jamario Moore come in and give them great minutes when they go into a smaller lineup. They can knock down shots and they take a little pressure off Joe. They right back in the game.
Powell and Franklin Sessions now with the rock for the killer threes. Good move, but it rolls off.
Good move.
And Joe throws it away.
Good move. Got to finish those. No shot blocking there. You got to finish them.
And that's exactly what Charles Oakley just told him.
Take your time. No shot blocking in there. Great move.
Here's Nitty. Working on Anderson. Open, Charlo for 3. Too strong. Moon to Joe, who has not got going really at all. Anderson in his corner. That's short. Follows it. Stolen by Nitty. Charlo again. Got it.
Big shot, big shot, big shot. Big shot. Loose balls. Loose balls.
8-point lead for the killer threes. Trying to give the triplets their first loss of the season. Here's Joe. Crossover, spin, in the lane, dips the shoulder, and lays it in. That's grown man move there.
That's a grown man move there. You can't flop in the paint like that. Joe's in great shape. I tell people this is the best Joe has looked in a long time.
Here's Josh Powell. Charlo, open 3. Moon the board. Lead is 6. First team to 25. We go to the half. Anderson. Fades.
That's good, D. That's good, D. Put it up. Go back up with it.
Blocked.
Good block by Joe Johnson.
Dante Green will replace Josh Powell. So here's Allen Anderson shooting 1 for 2. Good. Lead is 4. Here's Nitty. They go to Dante Green, working on Allen Anderson. Double comes. And he got the shot anyway.
Good move. Spun away from the double team. Got it up. Great move by Dante Green.
Lead is 6. Moon, open 3. Good. 3-point lead. Now the killer threes to send this to the half with a 4-point shot. They go to Dante. Working on Anderson. Spins in the lane. No, his follow, no good. Here's Allen Anderson for 3. That's his shot. And Steven Jackson, just like that, we're tied up at 21.
I told you, Jamario Moore and Allen Anderson, they're big for this team. When Joe's not going and he has nothing going on, these two guys keep him afloat until he gets hot. And they're definitely carrying this team right now.
14-5, 14-7 run by the triplets. 2-point lead for the killer threes. Here's Steve. Joe lays it in. Next bucket, we're going to the half. Nitty. Here's Green. Faces, fires, got it.
Shot boy at halftime. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, this is a good one here. The Killer Threes with a 2-point lead. 23-25 as we go to the half. Killer Threes started with a 10-point lead, but the Triplets have scrapped back. It's just 2 at the half.
But I need a kid that wants to
score. You're going against ISO Joe. You look very, very, very focused.
Very focused. You know, it's an important game. You know, trying to get wins. Told you before, it's Bahamas, baby. It's the only thing on my mind right now is Bahamas, and we gotta get these wins. So no matter who we facing, ISO Joe is always, you know, tough, NBA vet, but you know, we up for the challenge.
All right, good luck this second. All right, back to you. Good to see you, Cat.
Yeah, we got the cat in the house as we begin this second half here. And I tell you what, you know, you look at the Killer Threes, and I said this, the last 3 weeks they've been coming.
Yeah. They snuck in, they got us. I took off that game, and then, you know, listen, they beat us up a little bit. You know, they have some really good players on their team. You know, Frank Nitty's, you know, he's directed up, and you got CJ shooting outside. He played a heck of a game against us. I think they're just building off that momentum. So, you know, when you got you guys that believe in each other, you see the results coming out in games.
And, you know, one of the points Steven Jackson was making in the first half, he said, for once here, Joe's going up against a guy who's got some size on him.
Yeah, you know, when we played Joe Johnson, there was Royce that kind of challenged him a little bit. And you know, listen, this is Joe's game. You know, it's the second half, and Joe usually comes in the second half, so we got to watch for the second half and how it comes.
You're right. And right on cue, Joe knocks that one down. He had been quiet in that first half. Here's Nitty. Josh Powell, open shot. It's good. And that's what you want if you're the Killer Threes. Yeah, you want those guys, the role players, just knock down those shots.
Yeah, Josh Powell, he made a living off of just hustles. Look at, see this? Misdirection.
Good look inside to Al Jefferson.
I don't know if that was a foul. I don't know if it was a foul.
Could always challenge, huh? Could always challenge it. But maybe because it's too early, you think, right?
Yeah, a little bit too early right now. I like the Triplets because the Triplets, the way they play together. And when you have Moon and Anderson and Joe in the game all at the same time, we can all switch. And they know how to play with each other, right? So you got to watch those transition threes with Pargo and Joe once the ball is missed, how they get out there to the three-point line.
Tied at 27. Good look inside to Dante Green. He wanted to and one.
Yeah. Little nudge by Pargo. Little love tap.
17 for Dante Green. Here's Joe.
So Joe's going to keep coming at you. Great box out by Josh. Great box out.
They'll call the over the back there by Al Jefferson.
Shout out to DJ Ferris in the building.
Alan Anderson.
So this changes the momentum. You have Alan Anderson 6'5", 6'6".
Here's Nitty. Uses the screen. Inside to Powell.
Let's go.
And so you think with them bringing in Alan Anderson, it's just give more size to Nitty?
Get more size than Nitty. Make him shoot overhand because he's crab dribbling 15 feet from the basket. You know, and they want him to be able to prove his jump shot. You see how they're playing off him a little bit. And then he's turning the corner. When he's turning the corner, it's a little dangerous.
Here's Dante with 4. With 1. And got it.
Okay, Dante.
Dante Green
statement, huh?
has 19 points. The game high score. Here's Joe Johnson starting quick. They say that foul's on the floor.
See, that's the key. When you have Dante going back at Joe, you know, everybody knows how good Joe is, and Joe's prepared. Listen, Joe's yoga, Joe's lifting, Joe's shooting. Joe's a professional.
Doing yoga.
All types of stuff.
He's doing everything. I see it on the gram. He's going to shoot the 4, too. Anderson saves it. They're down 4. He'll pull up. Too strong. Tips it to Anderson. He fades and gets the roll.
See, that's 2 offensive rebounds right there. You don't want to give them that type of momentum. You got to get those loose balls. The 50-50 balls, especially against the triplets.
2-point lead for the Killer 3's. Pocket pass to Josh Powell. They call that one on Al Jefferson.
This is going to be a grinder, right? This is going to be a grinder. If Killer 3's stay poised, you know, don't try to trade baskets as much, make triplets shoot over a hand, and just live with the results. But you got to get those 50-50 balls. If you don't do that, then triplets going to keep coming at you because they're conditioned. That's another thing. Their conditioning is really good.
Free throws are good. Lead is now 4. They go to ISO Joe. Working on Powell, fades. No, Nitty the board.
He's a great rebounder for the smaller guard.
Inside to Powell, and he banks it home.
They're playing well together. They're playing well together. He's directing, he's controlling the energy of the game, and that's what I like a lot about Frank.
6-point lead for the Killer 3's. First team to 50, you win. Killer 3's trying to deliver the triplets their first loss of the season. This is a rematch of the 2019 championship game, and it has been a tough night for Joe Johnson here at the office.
Yeah, well, you see with Joe is he has length on him, so you're shooting over a hand. When we played him, the same thing. Again, if you let Joe keep shooting the ball, sooner or later they're going to go in. So you get, it's actually kind of still early. You know, it's 35-29. So let's see this one through. But right now, yeah, Joe's having a tough one.
10 points. He leads the league in scoring at 27 per. In fact, Triplets' last loss, you got to go back a couple of years ago when they lost the Catino squad power during the regular season.
Yeah, they came back in the second half. I couldn't play in the second half. I tweaked my calf. I kind of, we had him in the first half, beat him up a little bit in the first half. In the second half, they came back, hit some shots, but Corey Maggette finished the game for us with a top of the key game winner.
And you can see Coach Oakley.
Yeah, me and Oak been out to eat lately, and I'm loving Chicago, man. He took me to RPM. It's a great Italian spot. I love that spot. Simple food, but amazing.
This is where it all started for Charles Oakley. Of course, drafted by the Chicago Bulls, playing with Jordan and Pippen. Inside to Anderson. He banks it home.
Frank said, my fault. My fault. Just relax. Jeez.
4-point lead for the Killer 3's. Here's Powell. Good ball fake. Back to Nitty. Extra pass to Dante Green.
Ball movement. That's great ball movement.
A good follow by Josh Powell.
That's great ball movement.
Every time the triplets try to chip away, the Killer 3's respond. And it's a 6-point lead for the Killer 3's. Green the miss, Powell the finish. 6 points is the lead. 6-point lead for the Killer 3's. Lisa Leslie trying to fire her squad up and remain unbeaten. We've got her mic'd up for sound.
This is our game right here. We got to send them a message. Here we go. Triplets on 3. 1, 2, 3. Stay aggressive. Take what they give you. We all right. We've been here before. That's what I'm talking about, Double A. Let's go. Right here. Hey, they gave us their best right now. That's probably our worst. And you look at the score. We ain't worried about all that. Hey, come on, Double A. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right here. Here we go, defense.
Take a look at this resume from Lisa Leslie. Played 12 seasons in the WNBA. Won a couple of championships. Hall of Famer. She was the Big 3 Coach of the Year 2 years ago, and her team, of course, won the championship. Here's the reigning MVP, Joe Johnson. Inside to Allen Anderson, working on Frank Nitty. Kick it out the moon, an open 3, but a shot clock violation. And Oak loves that defense.
It's a pretty good defense by Frank right there. Allen Anderson's a bigger guard. You try to get him in there. You got to make him move faster, right? A little tricky, Frank.
Shot clock's only 14 seconds. Nitty, and count it. Flips it over his head. Bucket and one.
What's amazing is that Allen Anderson's at the free throw line, and he still gets to the basket.
Right, you're right. Wow.
Yeah. I remember playing Frank Nitty on a Sunday morning. Sunday morning at Santa Monica College. He was younger, a lot younger. I don't know, 8, 9 years ago. The kid was so fast. I couldn't believe it.
And really, the only thing you do is give him a couple of steps.
That's all you can. That's all you can do.
He's got 10.
Just pray. Do that and pray.
Killer threes are 10 points away from victory, folks. Joe's got to go to work.
Joe
Right on cue.
for 3.
That's the Big 3 MVP.
Nitty again.
I think that was great defense by Josh. Oak didn't like that one.
How about that take? And one. Frank Nitty can't be stopped.
He's a handful, huh?
Oh, man. Quick as a cat.
And he's still at the free throw line. That's crazy.
Killer three, 7 points from victory.
You got to stay focused here. You got to stay focused. Joe's coming.
Anderson from the corner. Rolls off. Here's Dante Green. Nitty's calling for it. For 3. Failed it. Hey, don't forget, enter the Big 3. Bring the fire promotion. You'll have a chance to win weekly cash prizes, trip to the Big 3 Championship in the Bahamas. Scan that QR code now or text 500 to 75303 and sign up for text and enter.
Lisa wants to challenge this call. It's a 50-50 call.
90%. I'll take a look at it. Let's just be sure.
Here's another look.
Oh, Allen Anderson. Looks like Joe Johnson. Looks like Joe pushed it out. Frank is trying to save it in.
Here's
I
another
don't know.
look.
See that right hand by Joe pushing it out. That's actually rolled off. I don't know. It's an interesting call right here.
Yeah, man.
Cold ball. Cold ball, yeah.
So Killer 3 basketball.
That's the way, you know, listen, in basketball, when you have a team that's fighting, And listen, the Triplets are 5-0, right? Of course, they're trying to make a statement, but when you have a team that has momentum in the last few weeks, as Killer 3 has, it's a dangerous team to be playing.
Dante Green, Powell, another open jumper. Powell continues to knock down open shots. 11-point lead for the Killer 3's.
The energy's a little off too. I'm watching their energy, the body language. It's a little off. They said Oak don't want them shooting threes, so you can go to the basket, but don't shoot threes.
They'll go to Dante Green. Drives, and that one rolls off.
This is where you have to stay focused right here. You can always slip. That's what we did. We did team power. You know, we're up on every team we lost to, and it's just about losing the gas. We up 11 on triplets. You know, then we're up 9, and we're up 9 again. It's about being mentally tough.
Lisa Leslie wants to bring the fire, presented by Taco Bell. Here's the deal. Dante Green, Jamario Moon will go one-on-one. Dante will have 10 seconds. If he gets the bucket, Killer 3's get the points. But if Moon can get the stop, it's the Triplets who will get the rock. Here we go. Green spins, and no basket. So the Triplets get the rock.
Dodged that one, huh?
They did.
That's why those Bring the Fire challenges are so important.
So Jamario Moon will inbound.
They have to get a stop here.
Oh, and he threw it away. He threw it away. Nitty, the steal. Nitty trying to make him pay. Spinning. Green for 4. Good! The Killer 3's are a point away from victory. Dante Green's got 23. Joe. He's got 17. This is point game. Killer 3 looking to deliver the first loss to the Triplets.
I don't know why they want to put that on the baseline.
Holding foul.
Come up. You want Josh to come up for easy entry.
They going to Dante Green, the workhorse. Nitty. That one comes off. Five on the shot clock. Johnson. He draws the foul on Josh Powell.
Was that a foul or is it just out of bounds?
Oh, yeah, out of bounds. They say knock it out.
Oh, how about that one?
Shot clock violation.
They're playing some really good D on Joe right now at the moment. Joe's a little frustrated. You can see he's frustrated with his teammates at the moment. You usually don't see Joe's really cool.
Here's the game. Nitty with the rock. He's been unstoppable when he goes to the basket. Working on Allen Anderson. Step back. No.
You got to jab at him when you see this situations like that. Got to jab at him.
Nitty again.
Got to get to the basket. Got to get to the basket.
The drive, the layup, game. And the Killer 3's have won 4 straight and deliver the first first loss to the Triplets this season, thanks to Frank Nitty's 15 points.
They deserve that one. They deserve that one.
And you said it. This is a team that's playing with confidence, aren't they?
Confidence. They're playing with confidence, and that's the thing. When you start rolling them off and start believing, you know, and then they're taking on Charles Oakley's personality. They're fighting. You got a lot of fighters, you know, and you know, you got to tip your hats to them at the moment. Right now, they're playing some good basketball.
Really good basketball. 4 straight. And I'll tell you what, Oak likes it. His team is one to be reckoned with. As they've rolled off 4 straight wins, thanks in part to Frank Nitty. And again, for the Triplets, their first loss since basically 2 years ago. Frank Nitty, he's with Spider Salad.
Frank came into the show, what, this is your second game?
Nah, I've been here the whole season. I was at a strain in my calf, so I had to take a couple games a little slow, get acclimated. I'm back now, I'm healthy, the trainers got me right, and who better to beat than them?
The unbelievable job just now, finishing up with that strong move to the basket. What do we expect now? Confidence must be high.
Confidence high after win like that. That's 3 in a row, I believe. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, we just want to keep winning, keep rolling. I'm trying to go to the Bahamas.
Okay, well, I saw about 3 people, or at least 6 people wearing your jersey.
Ask everybody in the big thing. My jersey be selling out. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all for it. I have everybody messaging me. I promise if I can get everybody a jersey, I would. Thank you for all the support.
But in case they can't, they can always go to Big 3 merch and order it themselves.
100%. You can go there. They be sold out, though. So I don't know. But like I said, thank you so much. It's a great win. And I'm glad I put on for the city.
All right. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Yes, he did. He put on. And the Killer 3's put on as well. They're 4-2. The Triplets now 5-1. Their first defeat of the regular season. What a game.
Great game.
By the Killer 3's.